Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a little different. This time it's a tutorial video on how to make a FNAF custom plush my way. So hopefully you guys stick around till the end. This is part 1. I will be making a part 2. Reason I'm making part 1 is because it's probably going to be pretty long. So hopefully you guys are around to watch that. And thank you for the ones who have subscribed. I'm now at 434 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you so much. As to celebrate, soon I will be, once this Sparky plush is complete, I will be making a giveaway. This time I will actually do it right. If you want to participate in the giveaway, hit the like, subscribe, and say done in the comment section with something you liked about the video. And hopefully this video is helpful for you. So this is part 1. Hopefully part 2 will come out soon. Alright guys, so what you're gonna want to start making a, fetch custom plush. Oh shit, I'm getting a call. Hold on guys, let me just answer this real quick. Hey man, how's it going?
Debug, you dumb bitch. This video is for Sparky, not fetch. Is that
you're gonna want to choose a pattern that you're gonna want to use. I'm gonna be using the Bonnie pattern. I will try to see if I can put the pattern down in the description. We're also gonna use fleece, polar fleece. So you get skin tone like peach, I think this one is, and then a darker tone, which would be, basically the color to recreate fetch, As for the yellow, we will also be using that for sooner in the video. So let me just put these on here so we could do a cool transition or something. I don't know. Here, we'll do a cool transition. There we go. Now we have all the pieces that we're going to use for the head for now. So this is the back of the head. This is the face area. This area right here, as you could see. And we got the back of the head. We also have the jaw area. These little lines here are to make this little part right here. I don't know if you could tell. There's a little seam right there that you could do to make the cheek a little more built. And this is the muzzle. And for the nose, we're going to be using this for the nose. Basically, same nose I have for Bonnie, button nose. Alright, so what we're going to start off with here is the muzzle and the jaw. That way we could get this part out of the way. This is one of the most important parts I like to get done first, in my opinion. Most people probably start with the body or maybe this part of their head, but that's not really, my thing. So I got the nose here for after, but yeah, what you're going to want to do is sew this together. And, make sure that you sew that like that. So, also these little holes right here, these little lines, you're also going to want to sew those together like this, because you want to make sure that you could have that effect. So, last thing you want to do is basically just sew this to this, and this to this, okay? So just make sure you do that, alright? And I'll teach you what to do when you do this, alright? Boom. Okay, so now let me show you what I have sewn. I did this, and this side too. You can see how it's gonna do. Trust me, it looks a little weird now, but it's gonna look better when it's stuffed. And then we got this part here, the muzzle. So we sewed that, and that. Make sure you make a little hole right here so you could let the camera focus. Make sure you put a little hole right there so you could put the nose through. So I'm going to put that in right now. Boom. There we go. There's a little nose, a button nose. Boom. There's the little button nose, the little nose thingy. Now, let's sew this on here. Alright, now that we have that, you gotta sew this like that, okay? Now with these, you're gonna have to sew this onto here where that is. So you sew this on here, and then you also do the same on this side. But before you do that, make sure you sew these two together and these two as well. Especially these guys right here, because that's gonna help you a lot too. And boom, and boom. This is what it looks when you sew these parts together. Now, hopefully you understand that part from what I said, but now we gotta add the blocker. But first, we gotta start working on this part, the face area. But if you're wondering how it looks like so far, like flipped over, then this is how it looks. So now let's start working on this. So what you want to do is make sure you sew this like that, okay? Sew these together and then sew these together. Trust me, I promise you're gonna want to do that. I know you could just, you know, cut it out with that part there, but trust me, you're gonna want to do it. Last time I didn't do it on a plush, it did not come out too well, but it did kind of like, you know, work still. I will be getting that plush right now to show you. Hey guys, editing debug here. I made a little mistake here. The little eye part that I'm doing right now, and you know, in the progress screen right there, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I probably just cut it out without the whole, you know, extra scene thing like that. So I'd probably do it the other way, because this way it was like too short or something. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I hope you're liking the video so far. Maybe hit the like, you know, show some support if you want more videos like this. But I also want to say, comment down below what character I should make after I'm done with Sparky. I hope you guys are having a bug-tastic day, and I hope you are enjoying the video so far. And this is just me, like, you know, working on the plush. So yeah, it's just a little quick time lapse. Again, I do want to thank all the subscribers I have, and we're gonna get back to the video in 3, 2, 1. Now what we're gonna do is sew this part on here, okay? So we're gonna sew this line right here, and then this right there to right here. So we're gonna do that. Also, I remade it because yeah, it looks like the other thing didn't really work too well. But yeah. Alright, now we have the head connected. Well, the top of the head at least. Yeah, we're gonna work on the muzzle. We're gonna stuff it up in a bit. But we're gonna work on the blockers. The blockers is what's supposed to be holding in the cotton into here, the stuffing, to build that whole muzzle shape right there. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna cut out blockers. I usually like to use a different kind of material, like maybe, I'm not sure what type of material this is, but it's like a strong kind of rough material. I'm trying to see if I can find it. This type of material, it's only a one-sided one, and it's very thin, but it's strong enough to hold the you know, stuffing in one area. So we're gonna cut out the blockers right now. Here we have the blockers. Here's the blocker number 1 for the muzzle, and then blocker number 2 so it could hold the muzzle and the jaw down together. Alright, so now we have these 2 blockers, and since we have these 2 blockers, now we're gonna put this blocker right here in the muzzle. So we're just gonna sew that on, okay? Alright, so now it's time for us to leave. Oh, okay. So I sewed this part. You don't gotta sew it too well here, but I mean, you do have to leave this part open because this is where you're gonna put in the stuffing. So let me show you. And boom. Okay, so obviously it's not gonna look pretty, but I mean, when you flip it inside out, it's going to look like this. This little side right here in the bottom is a little messed up, but I'm gonna fix that right now. But yeah, now what we gotta do is work on the eyes, or let's work on the back of the head. Okay, so now we are gonna work on the eyes. We're also gonna need an eye blocker, but I'm also gonna give this guy eyelids to, you know, make him look like how he did. Or I might not give him eyelids, I don't know, depends. But yeah, here is the eye pattern that I'm gonna use for the eyelids. Alright, so now that we have the eyes done, as you can see, just do a little flip, boof. That's the blocker. Hold the, you know, throw the thing in. Oh, you don't have to do these type of pop-out eyes. You could just make flat ones like this one, like I did on Chica, Toy Chica. But yeah, this is what I got so far for the eyes. We will be making the pupils in a little bit, so I'm just gonna find the color that I need for the pupils. But after that, we'll do that like at the end maybe. But yeah, now that you have the eyes, what you're gonna want to do is sew this onto the face, like right here. Make sure you don't end up like sewing it weirdly. Make sure you sew it somewhat like this. Hopefully this makes sense. Like, you see where the seams are right here? Connect this part specifically to these, okay? So like that. And hopefully it will look good. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Boom, now we got the eyes sewn in. What's up? He kind of looks like this one dog from the show. Well, I forgot. But there was a meme where it was like 11, the actor for 11 saying, "The daddy are the better. The daddy are the better. Cheese." So we're gonna add in the eyes now. So we're just gonna hot glue these on. Forgot to record the part that I'm explaining that I gotta make the back part right here. As you can see, I'm already sewing it on. Basically, just try to sew it on all the way, and then you're gonna see this spot right here. You're gonna sew this around here until it's done, okay? We're done. So I decided to add the freaking this thing right here, the blocker, so the stuffing is gonna stay in place right here in the jaw. And I'm done sewing in the back of the head. The ears I usually add during the sewing, but I'm gonna do that after I'm done with the body and the head. Let's like flip this around, flip this inside out so we can see how it looks. Okay, so this is how he's gonna look for now. So he's gonna look like that one cartoon dog, but I mean, listen, it's a work in progress, so again, give it some patience. So we're gonna stuff him up now. Boom, now that he's all stuffed up, and I decided to put, you know, draw on some freckles on him. This little part of his jaw I messed up. Hopefully I could go back and fix that. But this is how he looks so far. He looks like a skinned Bonnie without his fur, but I promise it'll look better afterwards at the end. But yeah, hopefully you guys like it so far. But yeah, don't worry, we're still gonna continue, and we're gonna start with the body. So now we have the ears, and we're gonna add in the eyebrows. We're gonna glue them on. This is my little turtle Benjamin. He's in there somewhere. I'm gonna change his bowl. But yes, now we're gonna sew these ears, 2 pieces. It's a custom pattern for the ear, so hopefully it works. And boom! Now this is how your Sparky plush should probably look like. It's pretty good so far. This is how the head should look like so far. Hopefully you're around for part 2 so you can work on the body. I'm gonna make this a 2-part video because, you know, time and, you know, just because. But yeah, this is how the Sparky should look. And yeah. Hey guys, just want to say thank you for watching the video if you made it till the end. Treat this video well, you know, for the algorithm can recommend it to other people. Drop like, subscribe, comment, literally anything. And then you could go on by your day. And Remind yourself that you are one of the best people in the world. Thank you so much. Check out my MERCARI. I'm selling FNAF plushies, and you know, business has been a little slow. So if you want to help out, that'd be really appreciated. And check out all my socials, my Instagram, my TikToks. I'll put them in the description. And hopefully this video was helpful to you. I hope you guys have a bug-tastic day, and I hope you guys are excited for part 2.